In a world full of noise, distractions, and endless to-do lists, it's easy to feel mentally overwhelmed. Your thoughts race, your focus slips, and stress builds without warning. But what if you could clear that mental fog and feel calm, focused, and in control? Starting today, in this video, we'll share 5 simple yet powerful habits that can help you declutter your mind and gain instant mental clarity. No fluff, no complicated routines, just practical changes you can make right now to feel lighter, sharper, and more centered. Ready to clear the chaos and take back your peace of mind? Let's begin. Today we will talk about Declutter Your Mind, 5 habits for instant mental clarity. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. Start with a daily mental dump. Most people go through their day carrying dozens of mental tabs open at once, things to do, conversations to have, deadlines, memories, worries. It's like trying to run your computer with 50 programs open at once. Sooner or later, it crashes. The same happens with your mind. That's why one of the most powerful ways to clear mental clutter is what's known as a mental dump. At the beginning or end of each day, take out a notebook or open a digital note and write down everything that's on your mind. Don't filter, don't organize, just unload. Write down the things you need to do, things you're worried about, things you're trying not to forget. Let your mind pour out its load. Once it's on the page, it no longer needs to live in your head. This simple habit frees up massive mental bandwidth. It also helps you notice patterns. What's taking up space that doesn't need to? What are you overthinking? Once your thoughts are in front of you, you gain the power to organize, prioritize, or release them. It's like giving your brain a fresh reset. Reduce digital noise. One of the biggest sources of mental clutter today isn't internal, it's external. Notifications, emails, messages, scrolling. The modern mind is constantly interrupted by digital input, and the more noise we let in, the harder it becomes to focus, think deeply, or even just be still. That's why a key to mental clarity is reducing digital noise. Start by turning off non-essential notifications. Your phone doesn't need to ping every time someone likes your post or a sale starts online. Decide which alerts truly serve you and silence the rest. Consider setting specific times to check email and messages, rather than reacting instantly. Take regular breaks from screens. Step outside without your phone. Sit quietly. Let your mind breathe. By reducing the digital chatter, you create space for your own thoughts to emerge. You start living with intention rather than constant reaction. And over time, you'll notice a dramatic improvement in focus and how you begin your day shapes how your mind operates for the rest of it. Most people start their day in a rush, checking their phones, scrolling through social media, jumping into tasks before their brain has even had a moment to orient itself. The result? Mental chaos from the very beginning. But what if you started your day with stillness? Creating a short window of quiet time each morning, just 5 to 10 minutes, can have an enormous impact. Sit in silence, take slow breaths. Think about what you want your day to feel like, not just what you need to do. Let your mind ease into the day instead of being thrust into stimulation. This small habit helps anchor your attention and set the tone for clarity. It trains your brain to slow down and focus before the whirlwind begins. Over time, your baseline state becomes calmer and more centered, even during the business of the day. Tidy up your physical space. Mental clutter and physical clutter are deeply connected. When your environment is chaotic, it signals to your brain that there's unfinished business. Visual clutter reminds you of things you haven't done, decisions you postponed, or areas of your life that feel out of control. That's why tidying your space, even just one area, can instantly calm your mind. You don't need to become a minimalist overnight. Just pick one space, a desk, a room, a drawer, and bring order to it. Throw away what you don't need. Keep only what serves a purpose. Create an environment that feels spacious and intentional. A clean, clear space gives your brain fewer signals to process. It invites calm, focus, and productivity. It also builds momentum. The more you declutter your physical world, the more clarity you'll begin to feel mentally and emotionally. Prioritize what truly matters. One of the biggest sources of mental clutter isn't physical or digital. It's emotional. It's the pressure to do everything, be everything, and stay constantly productive. When your mind is pulled in 1,000 directions, nothing feels clear. That's why prioritization is not just a time management skill, it's a mental clarity habit. To declutter your mind, start asking better questions. What actually matters today? What will move the needle, bring peace, or align with your values? When you get clear on your priorities, you automatically clear away what's not. Not everything urgent is important. Not everything demanding your attention deserves it. Give yourself permission to say no, to delay, to delegate. Mental clarity comes from knowing what truly deserves your energy and letting go of the rest. Cultivate mindful awareness. Even with the best habits, your mind will wander. Thoughts will return. Distractions will sneak back in. But there's one practice that helps you return to clarity again and again: mindful awareness. This doesn't require hours of meditation or sitting cross-legged in silence. Mindfulness is simply the act of noticing what's happening in your mind, without judgment, and gently choosing where your attention goes next. You might be driving and suddenly realize your mind is replaying an argument. You might be working, but thinking about dinner. The moment you notice, you've created space. You can gently bring yourself back to the task at hand, to the present moment, to what truly matters now. The more you practice mindfulness in small ways throughout your day, the less control your thoughts have over you. You become the observer rather than the overwhelmed participant. And this shift alone can transform your experience of clarity and peace. Clarity is a skill, not a gift. Mental clarity isn't something only a few lucky people are born with. It's a skill anyone can build, one habit at a time. It doesn't require escaping your life or achieving perfection. It simply requires intention. When you commit to unloading your thoughts, reducing digital noise, creating stillness, tidying your space, and focusing on what matters, you train your brain to operate differently. You create a mental environment where focus, creativity, and peace can thrive. And in today's fast-paced world, clarity is not just a luxury, it's a necessity. You deserve a clear mind. You deserve to feel calm and in control of your thoughts. Start with one habit, practice it daily, and watch as your mind begins to shift out of chaos and into clarity. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.